Hi, another video from my chair. I hope in some 10 days time I'll be able to work in the garage again. But until then, using logic that it is better to teach people how to fish than to give them fish. In this video I will explain how to find information that you need, advice, helps, and other, for whatever it is of interest to you, using search engines and searching websites and forums. And I will talk a bit about privacy. Most of you watching this probably know most of the things that I will be showing here, but I also suppose that not everyone knows everything that I will show here, or if they know it, they don't remember to use it all the time. So this is how I look for information on the internet and what has helped me so far. I will use as an example, because this will be like centered on bicycle mechanics related searches, but the principle is the same for everything else. So for this example I will be as a sort of shameless self-promotion be using my website and my YouTube channel, but the same goes for most other websites and other YouTube channels, and one of the best cycling related forums in the world, bikeforums.net. And let's begin. So first thing, let's see about the website. BikeGremlin.com. This is a list of all the content that I have created and shared on the internet, and let's start with the cycling website. Here it is. I have structured all the topics in categories that are, at least for me, logically sorted to find what you are interested in, but I have also created this search option that uses Google, so it's very smart and intuitive. And so for an example, I will try a relatively simple search. An example, say this is like asking someone who's watching your bicycle. It would make sense to make search queries be a bit more universal. So instead of my rim, I would probably replace this with which rim, to know what fits where, if I'm interested in going with a wider or narrower tire. So let's see what this brings us. You can click enter or just click here, and let's see. Search results. Okay. These are Google adverts that are marked as ad, and I will skip that and suggest that you skip that too, even though it will bring me some money. And this is the first result that I got, and I think that is the Google sorts this in order which one most probably fits what you're trying to find out, because it's rather smart. It analyzes the content of articles, and it also analyzes what you really want to know, so matches those. And let's try with this one. Okay, and here it is, the article title, and these are the contents that I usually put at the beginning of my article, so I think this is it. Let's see. This shows what to measure, and here is a table, rather conservative one, that says which rim width can take which tire widths. It's relatively clear and straightforward. So that is one way to find the information. And for searching forums, let's use the bikeforums.net as an example. Okay, here it is. This is a very good forum full of great information, and some of the world's top experts when it comes to cycling, riding bicycles or fixing them are active members here. So it's a treasure of human knowledge on this topic. And here there is a search option. You can use that, like let's see what it brings us. Here we have a lot of topics, and there is a way to filter that. It's called advanced search. Oh, let's make myself smaller. Okay, this is better, I think. Advanced search. Okay, here it is. and these are the keywords that I'm looking for. I can filter by a particular user, like say BikeGremlin. If you're interested to find what I have written on the forum on this topic, you can then narrow down the search in any way you like. It's rather intuitive. I will not be going further into this. You can see if the result will show you a list of forum topics or threads, or just a list of posts. So if one thread has 100 posts on this search keyword you're looking for, you will get it listed 100 times in your search results. By choosing this, you will just get that topic listed once and with all the posts inside. Sometimes it's easier and quicker to use one option, sometimes the other. So it's a bit of a trial and error until you figure out and manage to get something useful. And this is another important thing. Do you want to search the contents of every post for these keywords or titles? I usually start first with titles because it will show me titles that are about this, so the topics or threads, and there I'm more likely to find what I'm interested in and more likely to figure out that it shows what I'm interested in. So let's try with search titles only. Search now. No help. Okay, when that is the case, then you can choose search entire posts, and let's see. Okay, I'm reading these titles, and it's rather difficult for me to say, okay, this one will give me the answer. So it doesn't always work from the first try. What to do then? Before I show that, I will use an example that might be a bit more successful. Let's see. Let's try this. If I go with entire posts, I will get thousands probably. Okay, this is a bit more how to say, more likely to figure it out right from the start, but in this case, when you get really huge number of results, search titles only often gives you good results. And these topics are likely to give you a good answer. But if you can't manage to find easily and quickly, don't despair. There's another trick that has worked very well for me. Google.com. When you type site, then this, I don't know what it is called in English, but two full stops, one above the other or one beneath the other, and then you type the site name. In this case, this is www.bikeforums.net. Okay. Google's search is very smart, and it analyzes the contents of all the topics on the site that you enter here, and it also analyzes the question you are asking it, what do you really want to know, and it's very good, scaringly good. We'll get to that later. So let's try. Let's give it a go. Enter. And this one looks promising right from the start. I'll open it in a separate tab, change entire site. This one also looks promising. No. This one, widest tires I can fit on a narrow rim, if you're looking for wider tire. This one also looks promising. Let's see. Can I fit? Okay, they're trying to put a wider tire on the rim, and they're getting many good responses here. Similar. Okay, I won't be wasting your time reading these and figuring out, but it has worked for me using Google when search of a website or a forum doesn't work very well, which is the reason why I implemented Google search for my websites, because it gives the best results. So now we're through with that. Let's see about YouTube. If you're interested in videos, you want something shown, not just with text and images, I'll use my YouTube channel as an example, but the principle is the same. So here we are, and how do you get here? Well, say you open YouTube, you're just looking at some video and you want to see the information that that YouTube channel has. Then you go scroll a bit down and you see the name of the channel, you click on it, and then you get to the page of that channel. And if you use this search on top, you will get results from the whole YouTube. But if you think, okay, the information I'm looking for, I want to see what this channel has to say about it. I have used this a lot of times for channels that are very good and, for me at least, trustworthy on a certain topic. I want to see what they have to say. I don't care about the rest. So I click this smaller search, and here I say let's see if I have made a video on this topic. They gave me a response, but I don't think that I have explained that in this video. I can waste some of your time by checking it. Let's see contents. No, this is not about it. No. So sometimes they miss. But let's try this. Okay, this time they got it. In this video I show how to lubricate a bicycle chain. So it's a hit and miss, and again you can use Google and say and say let's see. And we got it from the start. This looks like something that many people would want to know when they type this, at least in my opinion, and in Google's opinion. So these are some ways you can search for the information and help yourself, and sometimes even get better results than just asking different people. It's always good to ask Google. And now let's see a bit about privacy. Okay, this is the easiest way for me to find it. Privacy policy. Here it is. This page says what I do with your data when you visit my website, which is basically nothing smart. And here is Google's page. That one is very interesting. And this is the address, adsettings.google.com, and this means I'm logged in, and it shows what Google knows about me. I can turn off this option so that Google does not show me adverts based on what they know about me, and same goes for other when browsing websites and so on. In my opinion, you can prevent Google from openly telling you what they know about you and from showing you search results and adverts based on what they know about you. But I don't think, that's at least my opinion, I don't think that you can really prevent them from gathering all the data. You have to be very cautious, use VPN, use browser where you're not logged in, so it's either opening in a private window like this or something similar, and it takes a lot of effort, and whenever you make a mistake of logging in to your email or on some website or on forum, Google will be able to connect the dots and figure out, oh, that's the guy or girl, whatever. So it's difficult to avoid, but there's no reason to not be at least aware of it. So here it is, what Google thinks, what Google says publicly that they know about me. This is it. And they think I might want to see fewer adverts on alcohol and gambling. I don't know why. Okay, so that's for Google. Now let's see about one more thing. This is Russian Google, and practically everything that applies to Google goes for Yandex as well. It's yandex.com. They also have yandex.ru, which is all in Russian, but this one is in English. And in my experience, when I look for some books or some other educational topics, I very often find results easier on Yandex than I do on Google. And Google often, even for things that are available for free legally, will on the first few pages give me links to buy those things on Amazon or somewhere else, while Yandex will also show me the free stuff. So it's worth giving it a try. Everything that goes with Google goes here, also in terms of how to use it. And there's another search engine. Here it is, with a funny name. You've probably heard of it, DuckDuckGo.com. And they say that they do not track your data, they don't use it to show you adverts based on your interest. I'm not really certain that is completely true, but that aside, they also show search results in a bit different way, and they have a bit different way of ranking websites. Sometimes I get better results with this. If I cannot find something on Google or Yandex, I try this one, the last. I'm probably not that much concerned about privacy, but I try this one last, and sometimes it gives me good results, sometimes it does not. Sometimes Google is, often for me, because Google knows what I'm interested in and what kind of search results I find useful and click on, they most often give me good results. So that's the upside of the privacy problem. But this one is also useful. So thank you if you've sat through this entire video. I hope that you have found at least some useful information and something that's new for you. And until another video, hopefully in my garage with a wrench and some spoke key in my hands, I'll say goodbye and see you.